everybody, Jeff coming to you from jeffcanes.com, and today we're going to talk about high pass filters or low cut. I like to do this on most of my mixes as again it's going to give me just as much room for my mix to breathe as possible. So the next thing that I'll do, and again I don't do this just on drums, we have our drums sitting here, but I actually do this on pretty much every one of my tracks. And what you're doing is you're just eliminating the unnecessary noise, which either people can't perceive or it's all going to your sub or however your mix is happening. Here is just my main one channel guitar. Sure, it's heavy, it's grungy. We'll get to that in a later video, but as the first thing that we're going to do is just generally a little one band EQ will work just fine. So in this case, we're doing, again, just the free one that comes with it. And they're pretty easy to use. But that's what all these options are here. So we have peak and we have notch. As you can see, it's just taking out notching. And we have a high shelf and so forth. But the one that we're actually looking for is a high pass, also known as a low cut. And what you can see is that this area on the track is actually going to be removed from our mix, and everything beyond this point will be allowed to pass, hence the high pass. So I generally start this at the bottom, and what we're looking for is for when it actually starts to make a difference. So as you can see, we've gone a little too far, so we'll come back. So there, I'm not actually hearing a difference, and Cam there has a 7-string, which he's getting some pretty beefy notes. But what you notice on there is that anything below 97 Hertz, and this may not have been the best example because that's not a huge range in our dynamic range. But if we were to do this on every one of our channels, we're eliminating a lot of those extra frequencies. So I would do this on pretty much every one of my channels. I would do this on my vocals, on the guitars, on the drums, and again, all it's really doing is we don't want it to be audible, and in the mix, we're not going to notice that. Give yourself as much room as you can, you'll notice that your mix just really tightens up. Well, I hope this helps, guys, and until next time, this is Jeff coming to you from jeffcanes.com, and let's keep mixing.